Okay, good afternoon, Arisa. You're here for a job with us at our company. Do you have your CV and application?
Yes, I do. I printed out hard copies.
Thank you very much.
And I also sent you.
Yeah, we did receive those. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, so you're here for the job of stagehand for our amateur dramatics company, and as you will know, we're doing a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah.
What caught your eye about the prospect of being involved in this production? What interested you?
Well, in school, because I just finished, I just graduated from high school, I took a 2-year course, all focused on performing arts. It's a new course that was introduced to us. It's called B.Tech. And I'm really interested in drama, theater, acting, all aspects of it, and I really want to gain experience on every part, because drama's not just about acting. I want to learn more about backstage as well.
Fantastic, and obviously this job is for a stagehand as opposed to a performer. And we're looking for applicants who obviously have theatre production experience. So what can you tell me about your knowledge of other areas of theatre, technical for example? What experience do you have of helping out with the technical aspects of a production?
Back in school, when I was about year 11, year 10, I acted as a technician to people who were performing, students who were performing for their mock exam. I helped with light, sound, and also props. So,
in what way did you help? Can you give me an example of what you did specifically?
I was given a sheet of cues, and basically I just followed the lighting cue sheet or sound sheet, and I did the lights. And for props, during rehearsals I took notes on what props needed to be put in which act. So
good. Did you enjoy that experience?
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
I was going to ask you what was challenging about any of that experience.
I think I was pretty confident in doing it for the actual thing, because I rehearsed a lot with them. But I guess it's just, I get nervous, but I haven't messed up yet, so don't worry.
Well, I can see that you're a positive person, and that comes across in your application letter as well. And you appear genuinely interested about working with us, which is fantastic. What sort of qualifications do you have right now that will help you with this role, playing or working with the stagehands and with the production team for Midsummer Night's Dream?
Well, I think that all my experience that I got from taking the 2-year course can help immensely, because we had a few units on drama business, and we're asked to make presentations on backstage, for example, set design, lighting, sound. I had the pleasure of researching on set design and production. I also did some extra research for myself on other backstage qualities, so I'm well informed about the things that go on backstage.
So you already have an idea of what it is to be part of an organisation in the theatre industry, and you want to know a little more about that. That's really interesting. Can you tell me something more about the skills that you would bring to this position? You have mentioned working with lights and props. What else would you say about maybe soft skills that you have as a team worker, or anything along those lines? What would you say?
I would say I'm a pretty good team worker. I'm open to suggestions, and I'm ready to take on any task they may give me, no matter how challenging they are. I won't just give up. I'll always try, and if I ever need help, I have my team to support me, and I can support them.
So tell me, if I were to ask a member of any of the teams who've worked with you, for them to give me a word that describes Arisa as a team worker, what do you think would be the most popular word that they would use?
It would be positive, enthusiastic, or contributing. Because back in B.Tech, we had a lot of group discussions, we recorded them, and listening back, I try to contribute as much as I can, even though some of my ideas may not be used. I like to just put my word out.
Thank you very much. What do you consider then, I think this is becoming evident through what you're telling me, but what are your main strengths? Either as a drama practitioner, as a person, as a former student. What are your main strengths? Now, you've used the word positivity and that's coming across. Can you talk a little bit more about your strengths?
A few of my strengths would be my communication skills. I come off as an open person, and I think that if I do get this job and I do work with my crew, there won't be any troubles because I wouldn't say I'm bossy.
Thank you. What do you find challenging when working in a team? What do you find challenging?
I guess sometimes you get into arguments because people may not agree with each other, but I think the most, I'd say that's pretty challenging, but it all works out in the end.
And what part do you play in trying to solve the problems that occur as a result of arguments perhaps within a team? Disagreements?
I usually try to, linking back to B-Tech drama back in school, we do get into arguments. I just try to settle everyone down, find a way to put everyone's ideas together and make a whole new idea, so no one will feel left out or upset that their idea wasn't put in.
So you could perhaps describe yourself as a mediator who's quite democratic in the way that you take on people's ideas in a very positive way. Lovely. So why should I employ you, Arisa, as a stagehand for our production?
I think that, well, how I've described myself, being positive with good communication skills, and I've also had past experiences in lighting sound backstage, I think I'd be a really good addition to your crew, and I can help out with a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about A Midsummer Night's Dream?
Yes, I do. It's one of my favorite Shakespeare plays, apart from Romeo and Juliet.
Did you study it at school?
Unfortunately, no.
And it's still one of your favourites?
Yeah, I read about it in primary school, and I still remember it.
Fantastic. Okay. Do you have any other questions you'd like to ask me about the position of stagehand?
No, I'm just really excited.
So would you say you're quite open to what that job might entail?
Yeah.
But you assume that it will involve some technical and some use of props?
Yeah.
Have you any other ideas of what it might involve?
Maybe I might have to help with set design. Maybe I might have to gather materials for the set design crew, even though I will be working the technical crew. So I'd be happy to do anything.
And no other questions you'd like to ask?
No.
Then I'd like to thank you for your time.
Thank
you
you
very much indeed.
Thank you.